I'm writing the postcards, David. Is there anybody you want me to send to?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want people to think we're sending cards just because we're abroad, Amy.
Oh, I was only thinking of sending to the family.
Oh, well, don't forget Bob Slater.
Who's Bob Slater?
We met him in Weymouth 5 years ago. He's in the book, you remember him. Pompous, full of his own importance, biggest sandcastles on the beach. We couldn't stand him.
Well, then, why are we sending him a postcard?
Because he sent us a Christmas card from Malta last year. Send him a picture of the hotel and mark a cross where our bedroom is. I want him to know that we've got a sea view.
Right, anybody else?
Oh, well, there's Tommy. Tommy Wright, of course.
Tommy Wright?
We went to school together.
Yes, I know you went to school together, David, but that was 30 years ago. You haven't seen him since.
I know, but I like to keep in touch. Tommy Wright. Tommy Wright and I were going to cross Europe together.
You and Tommy Wright?
Yeah, on the Orient Express.
What happened to Tommy Wright?
He went to Peterborough. Still, I'd like him to know that I haven't lost that wanderlust.
Well, if you're going to send one to Tommy Wright, I might send one to Aubrey Broadbent.
The butcher?
Yeah. Mother says he still asks after me.
Why?
You know why, David. Thought a lot of me, did Aubrey. They say the bottom fell out of his world when I gave him up. Only hope this doesn't rouse his interest again.
Then why send it?
I just don't want him to think I'm stagnating, that's all. I won't send it if you don't want me to.
No, I don't mind.
You're not jealous?
Aubrey Broadbent? No. He's been in the deep freeze too long. His carcasses have got more life in them than he has.
You're never jealous, are you, David?
That's because I trust you, Amy.
Yes. What would you like me to say to your mother?
Weather fantastic, food excellent, hotel superb. Oh, having a wonderful time.
Are we, David?
Well, of course we are.
We nearly split up last week.
Well, don't tell her that. Anyway, that's all over now. I mean, Linda and I are just good friends.
You still play tennis with her?
It's perfectly harmless, Amy. Oh, that reminds me, I'd better get changed.
What do you see in her, David? You, Robert, and all the others. She's so silly and affected.
She is not. She has good looks, intelligence, and a wonderful sense of humour.
Because she laughs at your jokes?
Yes. Well, you don't laugh at them.
They're not funny, David.
Well, there you are, you see. You see, that's your problem. That's why you're not popular.
Because I'm honest.
You can be too honest. You don't have to cut the legs from under people. Oh, hello, Linda. Hey, what's this? You haven't got change. I bought the court for 2:30.
I don't know if I shall have the strength to wield the racket, David. Do you know who I've just seen in the bar?
Who?
Fraser Hines.
Fraser Hines. I don't believe it.
It's true, he stood right next to me.
He's staying here?
Yes.
Oh, incredible.
And that's not all. He's taken the room next to ours.
Fraser Hines?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Couldn't believe it.
Who's Fraser Hines?
The actor, Amy. Oh, I've always been mad about him. I've seen everything he's ever done. When he was in Emmerdale Farm, I used to watch it every week. There he was in the flesh, looking straight at me. Oh, I went quite weak at the knees. I only hope he doesn't speak to me. I should probably swoon. He has the most marvellous voice, deep and vibrant. I've always been affected by voices.
Well, we all have voices, Linda.
Yes, you have a lovely voice, David. You should have been an actor.
Yeah, she did him first thing in the morning. It sounds like Popeye.
I think we'd better play tennis.
Yes, you're right, David. I must take a firm grip of myself, after all. I'm not a young girl anymore.
How true.
I shall throw myself into violent physical activity and try to forget. I'll go and change. Fraser Hines? Who'd have thought it?
Right, well, I better get ready
No,
then.
don't go, David. We haven't finished doing the postcards
Amy, I
yet.
booked the court.
Oh, don't leave me on my own, David. What if Fraser Hines comes onto the terrace? What shall I do? I'm having goose pimples just thinking about it. Oh, David, suppose he speaks to me. I shall just die. I know I shall.
Don't be so affected, Amy.
Pues sí, señor. En el parque de Málaga, la Alameda y luego Fernando Camino.
We'll have one yourself, then.
Oh, thank you, señor. Thank you. El astro de Hermedale Farmes. Fraser Hines. Lo conozco yo.
Yes? I know you.
Do you?
Yeah, it'll come to me in a moment. I mean, it's on the tip of my tongue. What is it?
Well, actually,
No, don't you tell me, because I'm going to tell you. Emmerdale Farm.
That's right, I was in Emmerdale Farm.
Yes, of course you were. You were the best thing in it, according to the wife. Something to do with muck spreading.
I was the farm manager.
That's right. Now I'm going to tell you your name. Joe Sugden.
No,
No?
it's Fraser Hines.
Are you sure?
Joe Sugden was the character I played. My real name is Fraser Hines.
I do apologize. No. How incredibly tactless. Calling you by the name of the character. I mean, that must be very irritating to an actor.
It is rather.
Sorry, Fraser. Do you mind if I have your autograph?
Certainly.
Yeah, well, it's not for me. It's for the wife. Raves about you all the time.
Really? What shall I put?
Just put, to Linda, best wishes, Joe Sugden.
Hello.
Hello.
At least it's quieter over here.
Yes.
It's getting a bit hectic over there.
Oh, why?
Fans, autograph hunters, that sort of thing.
Why, has somebody arrived? Somebody famous?
Not exactly.
Oh, it's you.
You recognise me?
Yes, I saw you at breakfast.
That's right, and I saw you, and you look very lonely. Here I find you again, on your own, someone as attractive as you. I wonder why.
I've got German measles.
What's your name?
Amy, what's yours?
Oh, come on, you remember me? Emmerdale.
Oh, that's unusual. Is that your first name? Or are you saying...
The television programme.
Oh, you were named after a television program.
I knew you'd be fun.
Oh, yes, me, I'm a love a minute.
Look, my name's Fraser, and seeing as we're alone, perhaps I can buy you a drink.
No, I'm not alone. I'm with my husband.
I don't remember seeing him. What's he look like?
Fair, curly-haired, leaps around a lot.
I thought he was with that other woman.
What woman?
The affected one with the silly laugh.
Have a sugared almond, Fraser.
Who is she?
It's my mother. But don't say anything because she likes people to think we're sisters.
You don't like her?
No.
Look, Amy, we've just finished shooting this commercial, and we're having a party tonight. Why don't you come?
Oh, I couldn't.
Why not?
But what about my husband?
Do you think he'd notice?
Of course he'd notice. He's a very jealous man. He's very possessive where I'm concerned, no matter how innocent your motives, Fraser.
They're not.
Aren't they?
I fancy you.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Are you drunk?
Do I have to be drunk to fancy you?
No, but it helps.
I find you very, very attractive. Look, think about it, and I'll give you a ring later. What's your room number?
It's... Oh, I can't tell you that.
I can always find it out.
No, my husband would go insane. He has these blind rages. He's knocked men down just for smiling at me.
Well, I don't mind risking it if you don't.
No.
Amy,
Hello, Linda.
aren't you going to introduce me?
Oh, yes. Fraser, this is Linda.
Hello, Linda.
Hello, Fraser. Don't get up. Oh, I've admired your work for years.
Thank you.
I've been longing to talk to you about your career, but I thought I should respect your privacy. I know how much that means to an actor, Fraser. Hope Amy hasn't been badgering you.
No, not at all.
Actually, we're neighbours, Fraser. We have the room next door. They probably put you there because they knew your privacy would be respected. It is the quietest part of the hotel. So if you want to be alone, just say, oh, I understand. I know the pressures. I'm something of an actress myself.
Never stops.
Oh.
Sound of Music.
London?
No, Henley.
Yes, well, if you'll excuse me, I have a car waiting. Perhaps I'll see you later.
Yes.
Remember what I said.
No, I can't talk to you, and please don't ring me again. Look, do you want my husband to tear this phone out with his bare hands? Well, you don't know what he can be like. Listen, I can hear him coming. I can hear his heavy tread. Goodbye. Hello, David. Did you have a good game?
Oh, we played the Germans.
How did you get on?
6-2, 6-2.
Oh, well done, David.
We lost. Oh, Oh, they were so fit. I thought I was going to have a heart attack.
Well, never mind, David. They are younger than you are. 6'2", wasn't bad. You must have battered well.
We use rackets, Amy. Hey, Linda. Linda said a funny thing.
Oh, did you write it down?
She said this Fraser Hines had been chatting you up.
Oh, I wouldn't say that exactly, David.
That's what I said.
What?
Well, I mean, why would he do that?
Perhaps he likes me.
Do you think so?
You don't think he's doing it for a bet, do you?
Well, I just thought it was strange, that's all. I mean, after all, Amy, let's face it, Fraser Hines, I mean, he could have his pick.
I see, and you don't think he'd pick me?
No. Well, I mean, you're a respectable married woman. Anyway, what's so special about Fraser Hines just because he's been on television? If I was on television every night, I'd be a household name.
You mean like Harpic?
You know what I mean. Anyway, I think he's losing his hair.
Look, I told you not to come. My husband's in the bathroom.
Signora Capote, dell'attore Emmerdale Farme. Sì.
Yes, thank you.
Sì.
What was that?
It's nobody.
You what?
Nothing.
Amy, what are you eating?
Caramel.
Hey, now you'll have to watch that. Because if you're being pursued by a star of stage, screen and television, you'll have to go on a diet.
What's funny?
Hey, what's Aubrey Broadbent going to say when he hears about this? They'll probably find him hanging from one of his meat hooks. Priceless. Robert? Robert! Robert, you're supposed to drink from that, not pour it in your ear.
I am listening through it, David. It picks up the vibrations. Do you know who's next door?
Who?
Joe Sugden.
Oh, you mean Fraser Hines?
One and the same, David. And you know what he was like in Emmerdale Farm. He was a devil with the women.
Well, it was only playing a part, Robert.
Oh, don't you believe it, David? He's played that part so long he thinks he is Joe Sugden. Well, there was a little confusion this morning. I inadvertently called him Joe. He turned pale with anger.
Still, I don't think you should be listening, Robert.
Well, I'm only doing it to make sure she's safe.
Oh, I see. You mean he's got a woman in there?
Yes, it's Linda.
What?
I usually empty it first, David.
I hope you don't mind me calling him Fraser, but since we're neighbours, I wondered if there was anything you needed.
Needed? No, I don't think so.
Well, if there is, just knock on the wall.
Yes, I'll remember that.
Oh, and if Amy becomes too much of a nuisance, tell me. I'll have a word with her. She's a sweet girl, but terribly unsophisticated. I know you must be aching to be alone after all the publicity.
Yes.
I'm the same, of course. I love solitude. That's why I walk alone at night on the beach.
Really?
Yes, just to get away from people. Well, when one's popular, heaven knows why I don't seek it, Fraser, one craves solitude. So that's why I walk alone at night on the beach, to get away from people.
Late at night?
About midnight. Almost every night on the beach, by the fishing boats.
Yes, well, thanks for dropping by, Linda.
Are you expecting someone, Fraser?
No?
Oh, perhaps I'll see you later then.
Perhaps.
Can you hear anything, David?
Pardon?
Can you hear anything?
No, it's gone very quiet.
What?
No, it's gone very quiet.
What on earth are you two doing?
Hello, Linda.
Were you spying on me?
It was for your own good, darling. You cannot trust Joe Sugden.
Don't be so ridiculous, Robert. He's Fraser Hines.
Yes, I know that, you know that, but does he? The party's taking over, Linda. But I remember this film once. There was this chap playing Othello, started strangling a girl, found he couldn't take his fingers from her throat.
I think I know how he felt.
What?
I was perfectly safe, Robert. Anyway, I think he was expecting someone.
Yes, probably another woman. Shh. What did I say? There's someone there.
What?
I wonder who it is.
Sounds like a woman's voice.
Woman's voice, all right. Very faint, but vaguely familiar.
I don't think we should be doing this. Excuse me.
But you came, though.
Yes, but for only one reason, to warn you to keep away from me.
You could have telephoned.
Not in this hotel. You never know who's listening. Even the walls have ears.
No, Amy, don't go. Not yet.
I must. You don't know my husband. If he finds out about this, it'll be round the back for a fist fight.
Look, why don't you come tonight, just for 1 hour? I'm sure you'll love it.
There you go again. You've not been listening to a word I've been saying.
I'll be outside the gates at 8 o'clock with a car.
Don't tell me, because I won't be there.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be waiting.
I won't change my mind. What time did you say?
8 o'clock?
Out of the question.
Oh, you're ready, early.
Yes, David, I just remembered this boring coach trip.
What coach trip?
Oh, it's this incredibly boring coach trip to this incredibly boring folk dancing. I just remembered I got a ticket for it last week. You didn't want to go.
Why?
What?
Why? Why didn't I want to go?
Oh, because it's incredibly boring. I mean, you go to this boring nightclub and you have to eat this boring paella and then you have to watch this boring folk dancing.
Oh, I like Spanish dancing.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Well, there aren't any seats. It's very popular.
I thought you said it was boring.
Yes, well, they don't know how boring it is yet. I only heard today.
Well, you don't have to go.
Oh, well, I've got the ticket, David. I don't want to waste it. So I shan't be in for dinner.
Oh, I see you're wearing your best frock.
Yes, well, you've heard the saying, if you're going to be bored, wear your best frock.
No, I haven't heard that saying.
Oh, haven't you?
You look very nice.
Do I? I won't go if you don't want me to.
No, oh, no, you go. I'll find something to do. Do you know, I've just seen in the bar, Fraser Hines. Oh, God, he's false.
Is it?
It's so incredibly false. Actors, Robert's right. Always playing a part.
Are they?
There he was, in this bar, being incredibly false, surrounded by all these women hanging on his every word just because he's been on television. Linda's seen right through him.
Yeah, I'm not surprised she's been staring at him hard enough.
Linda says the only woman who'll fall for his line is a stage-struck housewife.
Does she?
She says he's a phony.
Well, takes one to know one. Well, thanks very much for a lovely evening, Fraser, but I think I better be going now.
Just one drink on the balcony?
I don't think I should.
Well, why not?
Well, what will people say?
Oh, Amy, don't you think you've been rather middle class?
Middle class? I don't think so. I've been trying to get into the middle classes for ages. They won't have me.
Amy, do you think I'm trying to seduce you?
Yes.
And you don't like the idea?
I don't mind the idea. It's the seduction I object to.
I like you, Amy. I've always liked a woman with spirit.
Is that why you pour so much down them?
Do you like me?
Yes, of course I like you. But what about my husband? If he knew about this, that door would be off its hinges, Fraser. I mean, he's probably pacing the bedroom at this moment in a jealous rage.
He's not. I think I saw him down by the terrace.
What? He might have seen us.
Oh, I shouldn't think so.
You don't know him. He may be in a state of decay, but there's nothing wrong with his eyesight. He's got eyes like a hawk, especially when he's jealous.
I'll put the light out then. You smell delicious. Of sunshine and wild honeysuckle.
It's only scent.
It's wonderful.
I'll let you have a bottle.
Don't fight me, Amy.
Oh, it's David. What shall I do? He mustn't find me here.
Quick, hide in the wardrobe. Linda.
Oh, Fraser, it's you. What a relief. I I heard voices. I knew you'd gone out. I thought you might have intruders.
Intruders?
Oh, fans, autograph hunters, groupies.
No, as you can see, I'm quite alone.
I heard voices.
I was just learning some lines.
A woman's voice.
One has to improvise.
2 glasses. Were you improvising with the drink as well?
No, I was hoping that you would come.
Me? Why?
One can take improvisation too far, you know. Afterwards, I thought we could have that walk along the beach.
I don't think Robert would like that.
I wasn't thinking of asking Robert.
I don't suppose a drink would do any harm.
You know something, Linda? You smell of sunshine and wild honeysuckle.
Do I? Do you know what this reminds me of?
No?
You won't laugh.
Promise?
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
I think he's arrived.
It'll be Robert. I told him I was going for a walk.
Oh, hide in the bathroom. Robert?
Joe?
Fraser?
Yes. I'm looking for Linda. She went for a walk by the sea, and I can't find her, and there's some damn funny people about. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, I haven't seen her.
Only she's a very attractive woman, Joe.
Yes.
And if I thought somebody had...
Yes?
Crush him.
Of course.
Like a beetle.
Exactly. Do you want me to fill that for you, Robert?
What?
Would you like to have a drink?
Oh, yeah, thank you very much. Hello, Amy. Sorry. Thank you very much. Well, I must be going. She isn't here.
What?
I thought you were looking for Amy.
Well, I am. She didn't get off the bus. I was worried.
Yeah, well, Joe doesn't know where she is either.
Is that right, Fraser?
No, Joe. No, Fraser. No, I haven't seen her.
Look, I've got an idea. Why don't we all go down to the bar and have a drink? Because probably the girls have been there all the time.
Yes, why not? I'll get my jacket.
It's not in the wardrobe, is it?
No, it's on the balcony.
I think I'll just straighten my tie.
Yeah, well, hurry up, David, because you know how crowded it gets. David, what's the matter?
Nothing. Oh, come on, Robert. I'll buy you a drink.
No. I'll buy you one, Elsa.
No, Robert. This is on me.
No. I insist.
Well, we'll see.
No, we're not going to one.